So I'm going to explain what I take riding and why I take it, and it has done me quite well for many a year, and I haven't had to add to it or I haven't had to take anything away from it. So first and foremost is the backpack. This one is a Deuter. It's a very, very good thing. This is over 20 years old, and the condition, if I was to wash that, it'd be hard to tell from a new one. This is absolutely bomb-proof as far as a quality product goes. Now, this is probably several $100s, but because I've had it for 20 years, it's cost me less than 50 cents a week. And I think investing in a good one that has multiple openings, pockets, is worth it. You can get them as cheap as $10, and they're fine. Now, firstly, there is a little attachment for your keys, so even if you were to be silly enough to leave the zipper open, they're always going to be attached. That's a small pocket. It's as far as my hand will go down. Another big pocket. This one's particularly good if you've got something that may have got wet or even sweaty. You can put it into there and it will dry while you ride without contaminating the rest of the equipment. A little provision here if you want to put a light on of a night time. It's also reflective tape, and the sides have two pockets that are zippered and enlarge. I carry spare batteries for my cameras and the little tripod should I want to set up and maybe do some filming. Oh, look at that, one of the batteries fell out of its case. These are probably need to go and get charged. Has another small pocket there. You can put maybe a little snack bar in there if you want. You can just grab it on the go. And the most important thing is when opened, it has a very large bladder. So I can take anything up to 2 litres of water, which is sufficient for a full day's riding. And you can go as little as 500 mils or fill it right up. These are great. This has probably been the one thing that I've had to replace several times. They do tend to get a little bit manky after a lot of years use and not proper care. Proper care is normally just kept in the fridge so that the water doesn't go off. But if it's not kept in the fridge, the plastic will have a bit of a mouldy taste to it, and it transfers it to the water. So these are great. So within, I have my little tool stash, one tube, whatever size bike I'm riding, be it the 26 inch, or this guy, the 26 inch, or this guy, the 29 inch. I'll carry just one tube for that purpose, for that ride. So one tube, and cable ties are invaluable. You just carry them because you just never know what you need to fix with a cable tie. Cable ties will fix 1,000 things. I've got a little hand pump. This is not initially for, it is for the wheel, the tyres, the tubes. I run tubes. I do not run tubeless, and I'll get to that in a minute. I carry the pump, but it is my backup. So what I carry for repairs or breakdowns is within here. Keep it in a plastic bag. That way I can ride in the rain and all this stuff doesn't get wet. So, firstly, tyre levers, an absolute must if you're going to have a puncture. And this is really, there's only two main things that are going to happen: puncture, break a chain. So, we have tyre levers. I've got carry 4 for removing the tyre not putting the tyre back on. You must pull the tyre on by hand. If you use tyre levers, you'll 99 out of 100 times pinch the new tube. And this is only going to be with practice that you'll get that right. A multi-tool is a must. You have a nut or a bolt or a screw come loose, you've got your multi-tool. This little guy is an absolute winner. He's got the sockets, didn't need them. He's got the sockets inside, so they're a 10mm, nine mil, 10mm, and an 8mm. Beautiful little unit, and again, this thing is over 20 years old and has really done me well. Now this guy here, he is the real deal. He's a Shimano chain breaker. Now the chain breaker is really good. You break a chain and that's it, you're walking home. You got one of these, you can, if you don't carry a link, a link's always a really good thing to have, but you'll need this to remove the broken chain link. So if you carry this, great, you're not shortening the chain. If you don't carry this, then this will remove the broken one plus one, because you'll have to go 2 links, and then you can repair your chain, get on your way, no need to push your bike back to the car or wherever you started from. Now this is what I use, the gas canister with a little adapter. This is what I use for pumping up. These are brilliant. Now I've only just purchased the 25 grams. I have been using the 16 grams and they've been ample, but I figured I'll just get the bigger ones and see how much extra that's going to put into the tyre. Be careful, they can overdo it, and repairing a tubeless tyre setup on the track is near enough impossible. You need to have a tube. When you get a puncture, you need to want to be able to put a tube in there. Now there's a $5 trick if you cut a hole in your tyre that's too big. And what I mean by that is, if you carry a $5 note, you can put that inside where the tear is on the tyre and the tube won't push through. This stuff does not flex, does not move. Where the tyre will flex, the tube will push through that hole, but this will not open, and you can collect your $5 at the end of your ride. A really good thing just to have, just to go with you wherever you go, is a $5 note. If you're rich, take a 10. But trying to do a repair of a tubeless tyre out in the bush, I came across somebody at Mogo recently. He just went on and on about he couldn't fix his tubeless tyre, the patch wouldn't take, and this, that and the other, and he may as well have been talking a foreign language to me, because at the end of the day, there's probably 10 or 12 things you've got to do and have to do that repair, plus the liquid. It's just too much of a headache. You want your tubeless, fix that when you're back home, put a tube in it, it'll get you home. That's the beauty. Carry a couple of patches. Got a flat one here, got a flat one when I was out riding last. So that'll get repaired and it'll become one of these where I take with me. So that is more than enough to get you back to wherever you started and finish your ride pedaling. Don't want to lose that $5. I'm not rich enough for the 10. These are great. That's the little adapter for the French valve. This is the little punch for the canister. You just put that onto the tube once it's in position, and then screw this on, and it'll start going cold as soon as you've punctured it. These are fantastic. Just save you so much time. Those little pumps, you've got to pump and pump and pump and pump for ages, and you get nowhere fast. But if ever I need just a little top up, it's there if something happens. So thanks for listening. I hope that was helpful for some of you, and I hope to bring you more of my little secrets of riding for the past 35 years. So thanks for listening. Like and subscribe would be great.